Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test complete.
So who hasn't heard of Mexico and tacos? But more than that, Mexico's gastronomy is built with rich cuisines. The variety is large and mouth-watering. From the most common dishes to exotic fine dining, all the way to creative dishes, mouth-watering plates, and even into sweet desserts. You can even take it back into ancient times and find yourself with some exotic eats like grasshoppers or scorpions. Mexico serves up large portions and is always accompanied with fine fresh toppings like the salsa you see here. Or go the organic way, which there's no shortage of that here as well.
Got oatmeal.
Everything's always warm and freshly cooked up to standard.
It looks like a little volcano.
There's no shortage of options here. Very overwhelming when you're in Mexico. So let's go ahead and dive into what to eat when visiting this enormous country. One thing to take note is the country is large, and depending in which region you're at, the combination of dishes vary. So there's no way we can start this without beginning in the capital, Mexico City. One of the biggest metropolises in the world, the variety of food is just overwhelming. In the taco capital of the world, there's so many options, from street vendors all the way to high-class restaurants, which makes it very hard and difficult to choose what to eat. So let's start with breakfast, which can sometimes be overwhelming, like the plate you see here of mole. The tortilla wrapped in chicken and cheese with the mole sauce, which mole is dried or sour tomatoes and other dried fruits mixed with nuts and or seeds, and that combination makes mole. But it is more common to just have your typical coffee that's accompanied with nice loaves of bread that come in different varieties. But some regions, like the state of Oaxaca, have 4 meals a day, to include the early coffee in the morning, then breakfast. But in this state, and actually the whole southern portion of the country, is my favorite breakfast, which is very unique. It is a tostada hard shell laid with beans and an egg on top, a custom sauce, but even more unique than the cheese you see on top are the sweet fried plantains on the side. So let's get down to some serious eating. We'll start with the obvious, tacos, that come in all different varieties, shapes, and forms, served with just about anything you can think about. Literally, even eyeballs, tongue, brain, guts. Yes. You heard it right. Nothing goes to waste here.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Here we see the chunking up of some brain, cow brain to be exact, served up as handmade tortilla.
Please get the fuck out of here, man.
There you go, folks. What I get? Entonces, hay taco, cabeza, which is head, and suadero.
I want to eat some of them chitlins. I love pig feet.
Now, if you want to skip the exotic eating, I totally understand you, but I do recommend always trying something at least once before judging it. But something more sizzling would be al pastor, which is the most popular taco, which is stacked pork marinated in a special type of seasoning that's on the borderline of spicy, but if it were to be on levels, I would consider it a level 1. It just has a hint of spice.
Looks like a little volcano. I think it looks like a little volcano.
It's constantly rotated and cooked evenly, and you might be able to catch a professional like this.
Yeah. A gringa with al pastor, cheese, flour tortilla.
And you can step it up a notch with this sizzling cheese.
This is a chori queso. Make your own tortillas, and you basically make your own taco.
Damn.
Also very popular are tortas, which is similar to a taco, but instead of your flour tortilla, it's replaced with thick bread.
Milanesa. Yeah, it looks freaking amazing, right?
Now, maybe all this meat eating is not up to par with your way of eating. Instead, we can switch it up and do some seafood, which Mexico is very well known for as well, and usually served up on a hard shell tortilla, which is called a tostada, and they serve up just about any fish variety as well. You can see here there is a huge amount of different variety, like my favorite, agua chiles, which is a very spicy habanero sauce drenched on shrimp and fish mixture with cut up vegetables.
Okay, that one, yeah, the one you're pointing at is mine.
Take into accountability that a good portion of the time, I would say 90% and above, any seafood is very freshly served straight from the ocean.
Best tostada I ever had.
So make sure to try that and squeeze that into your food bucket list if you can handle it. Now let's check out a more traditional plate, which is called a molcajete. Taken back into ancient times, this is a volcanic rock bowl served up with a variety of different plates, of different combinations, like this one in particular. Just be careful because it's hot.
Okay.
Esta es la guarnición del culichi.
Okay.
Para el cóctel. Salsita. Porque les traigo más salsa y salsita para los cuestiones.
Okay, gracias.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Now let's step into another fine cuisine, which would be birria, aka lamb, which can be cooked up in a soup like you see here, or it can be grilled and always accompanied with some tortillas and fresh salsa. Even small portions are sold in small cups. Or, very similar, is carne en su jugo.
We got meat in its juice, and I ordered bacon with it, and it comes with some onions, burnt or broiled.
Yeah, boy.
So I gotta throw in my all-time favorite dish that you can combine with whole bunch of different ingredients. Nachos that you can see here, huge for only. Don't play with me. Come on now. Super stack nachos, Cancun style. Don't play with me.
Preach!
A simple dish, but yet very delicious. With some super hot sauce, like your boy loves it.
Daddy, chill.
There's honestly so much variety in Mexican gastronomy that it's too much to just jam pack in this one video.
Sandwiches, gringas.
So let's head now to the northern region of Mexico, where food is just as delicious, near the border especially, where you have many cities that offer different combination and creative dishes. Even tacos.
Not even fit
North
on the plate.
Mexico is
Two
known
tacos.
to produce the best tasting meat, particularly the state of Monterrey, where you can even find a variety of different type of hot dogs that are mixed up with different toppings or even wrapped with bacon.
One winner later.
It's very popular to the meat is cabritos, which has 50 years in the cooking game.
Snap!
Flame broiled and considered the king of meats. And for the seafood lovers, check out this tower. The whole north dedicates itself to fresh seafood directly from oceans on both sides, where you can find plates like this one, oversized sushi. Everything here is just as delicious as you find anywhere else in Mexico. Dedicated to leave your mouth watering and cringing for more. Just like meat lovers, seafood lovers will be just as happy with the variety of different seafood, even imported from different regions and countries in the world, from oversized shrimp, lobsters, and fish.
This motherfucker don't miss.
A variety of custom dishes like this stuffed jalapeno,
Which is a small pizza, but check that out.
stuffed jalapenos.
Wow. Yeah.
Or we must include a telayuda, which is a giant tortilla hard shell laid out with refried beans, cheese, all the vegetable toppings. It's like a humongous pizza. This is definitely well enough for a group and topped off with some flat meat. Or I've seen it more than once. One person can gobble all this down.
I'm taking that home to mama.
Throw some salsa on it, and we have ourselves another meal.
Oh my god! Wow!
Now let's get to dessert. The creativity doesn't stop here. With flame broiled top desserts like this one, or organic ice creams, or even sweet pancake like desserts topped off with delicious fruits. This one that you're seeing here being made is called a marquesita, a waffle type cone rolled up in sweets.
Marquesita right here, which is that waffle rolled up. There's string cheese in there with Philadelphia cream and bananas and nuts, and it's pretty heavy, and you can see it's about almost 2 hot dogs length. We're gonna take a bite.
Perfect.
All in all, Mexico's dishes and exotic eats are more than a mouthful, with endless options and nowhere close to jam-packing it all in just one video. This definitely makes for a part 2.
Thank you, Jesus!
Comment below on anything you liked or I should have included. For a part 2, it will definitely be coming soon. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, subscribe and share with anybody else who might be even visiting the country. Hopefully you will be too.
Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo.
I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity.